lives in my hometown. We call her Alligator 'cause she cranes around. She walks down the street where she swings and sways. The boys all listen, can hear them say. Well, Alligator, come across, let's go out tonight. I'll show you the right one in the latest style. I'll take you how the dancers do that rock and roll. Oh, how to do this, how to go, can't go.
At some earlier point I was asked if I could do any Grady Martin solos here on the channel, and honestly at first I was reluctant doing this because first of all there are quite some videos on the topic already, but most importantly because playing Grady Martin stuff is a commitment. His licks seem to be simple, while in reality those are just deceptively simple. Just as an example, here, in the end of the solo, we have this lick. So it has 3 G notes in a row, but if those were just plain G notes, it would sound something like this. While actually the first of this note should be played with a microbend. The second one is plain. And the third one is played with a micro pre-bend and release. And in fact Grady Martin was playing a lot of his notes like this. Of course now we will go on and learn all of this goodness, but before that here is a statement. I will do more Grady Martin videos. So if you'd like to suggest a song to be covered, please leave a comment below. And of course, please like, subscribe and click that bell icon. Now let's get to the solo. Here is the first lick. The very first note is a unison between F on 3rd string and the same note on open 1st string. I say open because I actually have a capo. And then watch what my right hand is doing. So here I'm literally making a fist and knock on the strings. It produces a poppy sound that in the real tempo gets repeated by the delay pedal. It is set to produce one single but loud repeat with a delay of about 125 milliseconds, well actually slightly less, which is in fact a duration of 8th note given the tempo of 236 beats per minute. Every note gets doubled and every knock on the strings gets doubled as well, and in the end that produces that beat you can hear on the recording. Wham, tam, tap, 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 tap. So once again, here is what the right hand is doing. Up, down, down, knock, down, knock, up, knock, up, 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 knock, down, up, knock. And we are coming to one more interesting thing, which is picking directions. Consider your typical alternate picking that goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down on down beat, up on up beat. Here in this lick we have a lot of rests, but the rule stays. Every note that goes with the beat is played with a downstroke, and every syncopated one is an upstroke. Down, down, up, And that rule seems to apply to pretty much everything Grady Martin played back in the 50s. And now the next lick. It contains all we have discussed so far, open strings, picking direction considerations, and on top of that, those tasty Grady Martin's microbends. A microbend here. I'm bending only third string, second stays as it is. And the other one, here I'm kind of bending the both notes. In both cases, it needs first to let the notes sound as they are, and then to bend, so that the timing should be something like this. Wah-ba-dum, down, 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 wah-bam-ba-dum. Now the second part of the solo. It starts like this. Okay, a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Here, during that polyrhythmic 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, every note is played with a microbend, followed by 2 dead notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Once you play it in the real tempo and switch on the delay, that will give you exactly the same effect you can hear on the recording. And then when coming to third string and making the last bend, hit also some open strings with your pick. And now the last lick. It's the one I mentioned in the beginning of the video with the 3 G notes in a row. Once again, a microbend, plain G, and micro pre-bend and release. And also remember picking directions. The last one is syncopated, so I play it with an upstroke. Finally, all of this is followed by a bigger, almost a whole tone bend. Well, in reality it's less than a whole tone. It goes from G to something a bit higher than A flat, kind of a blues tone that's between major and minor third in the key of F. And now the whole solo. Still, that's not the end. To make it complete, let's have a quick look at what Grady Martin played during the verses. For the country part of the song, I've decided not to cover it all, but to compile the most interesting pieces into one single verse. It's a bluegrass thing, with a few slides on the left hand and some chromatic lines, and I will be also palm muting some of the bass notes with my right hand. I will just play it slow, along with the taps. Hopefully it's not very complicated. 1, 2, 3. And the interlude. And now the rockabilly part. It is built around open strings, again, kind of open, remember the capo. And in some cases F on the open first string sounds somewhat dissonant, but it only just spices it up a little bit. And I will also play it along with the tap. 1, 2, 3. Alligator, come across, let's go out tonight. I'll show you a right one in the latest style. I'll take you out dancing to the... All you have to do is go, cat, go! This lick in the end, believe me, it will sound somewhat fancier once you play it in the real tempo with a delay pedal. And now it's complete. When talking about rockabilly and slapback delay, we usually think Scotty Moore, Cliff Gallup. However, as we have just seen, the guys from the A-Team were also using it in a number of very interesting, creative and musical ways. Thank you for watching. Bye.